Good evening, this is James with James Alexander Outdoors. Doing a quick little video. We're going to be making some bacon wrapped stuffed pork loins. We're going to smoke them on the grill for you. Alright, so we're going to do bacon wrapped stuffed pork loin. And we're getting started. First we're going to just kind of clean up some sweet peppers. I don't know about y'all, but I like to get all the seeds out of my sweet peppers. I think that's about what everybody does. I like a clean little work area. It's always good when you use a sharp knife. You can never have enough sweet peppers. Also got some baby Bella mushrooms that have already been sliced. Man, those just really add a little sweet flavor to it along with the peppers. I know y'all see that bacon. That will be the final touch. Hello, woman. I'm always in the process of cleaning. Nothing wrong with some early spring cleaning. Now, some people slice these long ways. It really don't matter how you slice it, because I tell you, once you cook it, it's all going to taste the same. Now, you can use beef loin, venison loin. I really prefer venison loin, but I've kind of ate all that already, so I don't have any venison loin. So now that I got my peppers, I got my mushrooms ready to go, I want to get some seasoning, and I think what I'll do is I'm going to use a peppercorn medley for starters. A little bit of black peppercorn as well. Sea salt. So now what I'm going to do, we're going to start adding some peppers. You really don't have to be neat or anything. You just put your peppers in. We like peppers, so I'm going to put plenty of peppers in this recipe. You can really use however many peppers you like. You don't have to go overboard with it, but if you like peppers, put as many as you want. So then I'm going to add some mushrooms. We like mushrooms too. Some people don't like mushrooms. You can always substitute it for onions or whatever. I didn't get any onions on this trip, so I'm not going to use it. Usually I do. So, I got that. And what I've done is I sliced my loin kind of sideways. Again, kind of like a butterfly style. Just to kind of open it up and give us some room to work with. Now I'm just pushing everything into it. Now that I got my peppers and my mushrooms, I'm going to add a little bit of cheese to it as well. Kind of gives it a little bit of a bonding agent as it cooks. And again, you really don't have to go overboard with the cheese. All you really end up doing is making a huge mess on the grill. We will be smoking these with a little bit of got a little bit of apple wood chunks that I'll be using on this one. And then you just take it over. This is really the hard part. So you will make a little bit of a mess, but it's not the right loin choice that I usually get. But hey, you use with what you got. I just pick it up like so. Now what I've done is, as you can see, I've laid out some saran wrap, and I've laid out my bacon, and I'm going to use the saran wrap kind of as a tool, because it's going to wrap it all up for us if it worked the way I want it to work. I kind of just flip it over and I just roll it. No, I have no experience at rolling these things, but hey, you know, whatever works. And I kind of flip it back up like so. And I'm just going to toothpick my meat, because honestly, this is going to fall apart if I have to go to flip it. The bacon kind of gets stuck to the grill. And I usually just toothpick each little bacon wrap, and I want to stick that all the way through, way the smoke or the fire don't really burn the ends of it off too bad. Just enough to where it's secure. I mean, you don't have to go overboard with it, but I use a lot. Now the key to using toothpicks is remembering to pull them all out. Not that I don't, but I'm sure some people forget. Alright, so we have it like so. That didn't take too much time. So I've already sliced open another one. We won't make this one as big, but we'll get it right for you. Nature didn't go as planned. She's out there raining and the wind's blowing 20-25 miles an hour. So instead of smoking them on my Weber, I'm going to put them on a broiler pan and I'm going to heat them in the oven. So when I do it like this, I usually cook it about 400 degrees for about 30 to 45 minutes. And we'll go from there, and we'll see how she goes. We'll see you in a little bit. So it's really very easy to make this recipe. This is kind of what it looks like when it comes out. I usually finish it out anywhere between 170 to 180 internal temperature. I use a meat thermometer. One I use is like this. So This one's perfect. You definitely want to get the temperature right because you want to make sure it's fully cooked, especially when you're cooking loin like this. So that's it. We're ready to dig in and enjoy. Bacon wrap stuffed loin. It's what's for dinner, folks. Until our next video, we'll see you next time. Don't forget to like or subscribe my channel. We'll see you on the next one.